All right. Hello. Hope you're all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. And we are back again. Baby. What's up? Autocorrect. I'm on mobile. What's up, Bab? It was a good thought vessel. Welcome on in, everybody. What's good, Mac Attack? Welcome back. Let's see. 45,000. What are we looking for? We need... relics. That's exalted relics, but we need unique relics. Here we go. Oh. Blood, Frost, and Death. 6 unique relics. Sure. Shade of Orbis. 6 unique relics. Death of Boss. 6 unique relics. Oh, come on. Okay, hopefully that's still there when I come back. Blood, Frost, and Death. Let's go. How you guys doing? Welcome on in. Let's catch up some corruption here. Blitz this boss. Oh, man. Good day. Good day at work. It was slow. So what are you guys up to today? What are you guys working on? Okay. Put that in there. Hey, what's up, Mim? What's good, man? What are you up to today? What do we got for accessories? Yeah, let's just create a whole new accessories tab. There we go. Uniques? Oh, nice. Wait, we can filter for uniques now? I saw there was a patch when I went live. Very nice. Type. Very nice indeed. So here, let's add that since that's what I'm looking for. Emphasize. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. I can just look for Volunteers. Emphasize anything with Volunteers Chalice. Boom. Show all Volunteers Chalice items. Oh, and I guess for that matter, salt the wound. Red Rain of Atlaria. Wow, this is a... They've been liking the Majasa Shield over the Flayer's Pride. Hey, what's up, VT? Yeah. I mean, it is a little less damage, but the survivability is unmatched. Like, it's unmatched, man. Like, so I've just been using this. Like, believe me, I have around 500% bleed chance. Like, hold up. Let's look at this. So, Flayer's Pride. So let's look at this right now. I have 844 bleed damage, 408 bleed chance. Put on Flayer's Pride. 985 bleed damage, 487% bleed chance. Close to 500. So yeah, we lose bleed chance and then we lose the bleed damage, but man, the survivability, oh, this thing is busted. I still really like Salt the Wound. So the next goal now is to get a Leonines with health. Yeah, Leonines with health, and then try and then get a Champion Regalia with I want to seal an affix on there. So let me look at my body armors right now. So what do we got? This is full, right? So I want something like this, right? But I'm not going to sacrifice health. I'd even be willing to do this. But it has to be Champion Regalia. If you see me save something, it had a good roll. $17 strength. I could do that, but honestly, I'd say let's just go for health on a Champion Regalia. I mean, I guess we could experiment. So what do we got here? Okay, we can Rune of Chaos that. Oh, no. Wrong glyph. Okay. And then put, should we put Chance to Bleed? Yeah, let's put Chance to Bleed. Oh. Yeah, I still don't have a Chalice. Nice. About to make the switch. I think I've gone through a bunch of Nemesis Tower total to higher LP gears, and I'm about to slam some nice upgrades. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, I need a Chalice. I got a lot of good gear, but I don't have a Chalice yet. So we got Dragonbone Axe with everything except Chance to Chill. We could even go for a Physical Pen. I can't get I couldn't get Salt the Wound to save my life either, man. I finally got one, Mac. I finally got one, and bro, like the damage increase was noticeable, and this is not even like a super good one. You want one with like 40% critical strike multiplier. The damage over time is good, right? I want one with a little bit more physical resistance, and the 40% of critical strike multiplier converted to physical bend with bleed. That's the most important. I got the lowest roll. You want 50%. So Yeah, this affix is actually not too bad. Increased physical damage and bleed duration 50%. That's about the same amount of bleed duration I'm getting here, but I think I'd rather have chance to bleed. Or I think there's going to be diminishing returns from having too much pin on your gear. So I think I'm going to be, I know in my planner I put physical pin over chance to bleed, but I think I'm going to be putting chance to bleed over physical pin since we're getting so much from Salt the Wound. And then I'm going to be putting T7 critical strike multiplier, T7 critical strike multiplier, T5 critical strike multiplier. I mean, maybe T5 critical strike multiplier here, but yeah. Hey, Valdir's Chalice, let's go. So I know all the other ones are not Valdir's, but I still look anyway. I still look anyway. Downfall of the Righteous. Acolyte only, okay. I mean, maybe it can be like here. Let's just burn one of these. Mana regen, huh? Honestly, these though, you kind of want a class affix to really make them pop. Okay, well. How much room do I have in these relics? Okay, so let's take this. Yeah, these are going to be really nice. This is going to be very nice. Let's put these in the Nemesis tab. And then go do the Nemesis Tower, right? Woven Echo. So let's try and get a bunch of these. And then go do that Nemesis Tower Woven Echo. 478 corruption. All right, this is fine. Let's go straight to the boss. I guess this is fine. Oh, what is that? Okay, they're just selling a T7 in the shop like that? Thanks. Yeah, how many times, like, for this prophecy, how many times do we have to kill this boss? Twice. Okay, so just make sure we got a filled out bar. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's probably it, huh? Yep, it is filled. Okay, let's fight this boss. No, because we are farming. Yo, dude, you got a red ring? Yo, sicko, that's what I'm talking about, man. Congratulations. Hey, what's good, iFlip? Taking this marksman to the moon. How about you? Ah, doing pretty good. Just looking for Valdir's Chalice. Gloves, okay. Okay, so let's do some thinking. I think we should emphasize uniques. Would it be rarity? Yeah, it'd be emphasize. Uniques with 3 to 4 legendary potential. And 16 to max. Here we go. Okay. I don't really think there's a single relic that I'm looking for then. I'm just double checking. I don't think there's a single relic that I'm looking for after that. I think I might put out some Weaver Tree strategy videos. Been enjoying messing around with it and found some good stuff. Yeah, I just been messing around with it too. I know it's not, like, I know I haven't been, what's the word? Efficient, but I've had fun, if that makes sense. Obviously, it seems like the most efficient is Folly Temple. I mean, that's definitely cool for a little bit, but I just get kind of bored. Full clearing the temple maps. They're good though for stuff, but I think I would rather just personally just blast and not have to think. Want a really rippy method? Yeah, sure. I'm softcore. Okay, Grimoire, okay. 3 LP Grimoire, huh? What's the rippy way, man? Okay, so what do we got after that? Emperor of Corpse, oh, that's for Exalteds. Take all exiled mages nodes, champions double chance on, and run the Weaver Echo with them. If you have a Woven Echo chance on champion kill, you can get a lot. Oh, okay. So, that is actually one I have been doing. Now, I haven't been doing, actually, let's see. I don't think I took all the, the Woven, get the mages. No, early on I took Tombs, Pack Size, Necropolis, and then I got the Woven Fortunes. Then I went for Heroic Gauntlet. Then I went for Mage Bane, but I haven't been trying to get the mage ones at all. I just went for Mage Bane. Hey, what's up, Modular? Then I grabbed this. I misunderstood this. This drops items imprinted with the sealed affix of whatever was on here, which in this case is Hybrid Health. Now this one, place an armor or jewelry item to imprint in it. Same, I didn't read it all the way until last night. Yeah, because I was finding items with like Hybrid Health already sealed on them, and I'm like, what's up with that? And then, yeah, I read it. Place an armor or jewelry. Similar items are more likely to have the same rarity, subtype, and affixes as the imprinted item. Place an armor. A pile of similar items. That's Echoing Riches. Place an armor. Items dropped this way are affected by normal drop requirements. They cannot include subtypes, affixes, or uniques that are not dropped by regular enemies. Right. That would be like your boss uniques. That's not the one we want. We want this. Shade of Orbis. Oh, hold on. What's this? Hearten? Oh, yeah, we can go kill Hearten. What are you up to today, Modular? How many set tabs do I have? They're getting full, aren't they? Let's add another set tab. Oh, no, we don't want uniques. We want type. It actually doesn't matter. Just put in set. Done. Working on the Monolith quest line. About to hit level 80, and you level 98. Currently trying to get this guy fully geared up. So I was doing some thinking. I know, dangerous, right? So what if we took this belt and then use this as kind of like a bossing belt? You track me? So track with me here, right? So we have this belt. If I put it on right now, I won't have. It'll take away the. I won't have any potions for it. But the idea is 10% of your maximum health gained as endurance threshold. When you use a potion for 4 seconds, just dropping by to warn you, you can filter by speed. I just discovered it, Afia. Like probably about, 4 minutes before you got in here. Yeah, so I was thinking you drink a potion real quick and then you apply a bunch of stacks. This would probably be a bossing belt, right? Apply a bunch of Actually, let's try this. Let's try this. Are we still good? Okay, we lose some necrotic. Here's what we do. Because they changed it, right? Oh, wrong one. We want Divine Era. Okay, so our health doesn't really change. I'm guessing that's from all the vitality that's on here. So the idea is run up here, hit the enemy, get that potion up, boom. Hit them with the whatever, and then stack, right? Right? Okay, cool. So we're all tracking. Here's why I'm thinking this. So, endurance threshold. Drink a sorry, guys. Drink a potion. Boom. Our endurance threshold pops up to 1,500. Well, just about. Just around 1,500. Then it goes down. But, let's also look at this. So, our bleed duration is 279, roughly. Drink a potion. It goes up to almost 300. Right? Almost 300%. And obviously, we probably get a better belt with more than a T4 affix. This is What am I trying to say? This is a Nemesis special, right? So, since the 10% max health gained as endurance threshold is static, we would just be looking for one with a high vitality. Endurance is whatever. I'm good on endurance. So the idea is, and this might not be worth it. It might be just a little too much, but I was thinking like as a bossing build, right? You build up the stacks, and then you do whatever. Drink a potion, boom. Now you're juicing for 4 seconds. Everything, all those bleed stacks that are being applied, it's probably over right around now, are going to have the increased bleed duration, which when you consume it, you'll consume all those stacks all at once, and you'd be doing more damage since it has increased bleed duration. You just instantly do the damage. Honestly, it might not be noticeable enough. I think one thing we have to work on is getting our bleed chance up. It'll be a little bit easier with Valdirs. So yeah, if we can get bleed chance, like this bleed duration affix is nice, but I think bleed chance on both the helmet and the chest piece. Seal. So hold up. I do have something we can test with. So, I mean, we have this. And then let's test with a helmet. Oh wait, I don't have any. Well, this is not going to be a perfect test. Definitely not a perfect test, but you put that on. Endurance threshold per strength. What's it go up to? What's our endurance threshold now? Our endurance threshold is considerably lower. Actually, not by much. Not okay. Okay. We would have to get more strength. So the idea on your helmets would be chance to bleed if wielding an axe, strength, and then it'd be health. This would be strength, chance to bleed if wielding an axe, health. Sealed with same here, sealed. Last Bear's Lament, relieve salt the wound. So if we can get enough strength, we could even go exalted strength. I mean, look at the amount of health. Let's put that. Look at the amount of health we get out of just this. And that's not exalted, right? That's like 300 health we just got. So we could go exalted strength. All right. Do I have exalted strength? Oh. Did they change a bunch of stuff to in-game in LE Season 2? Because when it launched, it got pretty boring. I'm considering jumping back in. Corona Light, they did. Here, let me show you. All right, Corona. So, A, you can see your corruption now. Right here. All right. They also added a whole new faction to help edit your echoes. So this whole new faction is called the Weaver faction, and you get a whole Weaver tree, and this helps you edit your in-game experience, right? You can hide certain rewards from echo types. You can increase pack sizes on certain map types. There's new enemies called champions, Corona, and you can make them spawn more often. You can make them have a chance to give you something called woven echoes. I'm trying to see if I got something with it. So there's these things called here. Honestly, we could probably just find a tomb. So there's these things called tombs and cemeteries. I know we kind of we'll come back to this. Let me see. Okay. So we might have to mess around with this. Okay, there's these things called tombs and cemeteries that just randomly appear now. So when you're running through an echo, so cemeteries don't randomly appear, but when you're running through an echo, you might run into a tomb. Tomb is like a lower level version of this. We found one right here, right? So you'll just find these tombs randomly as you're playing. You can go into it, and it procedurally generates this entire little side zone for you. Right, and then you fight through here, and you can this is where a lot of customization comes in. You can customize your experience in these tombs. I increased pack size, right? I wanted more enemies, and it's randomly generated or procedurally generated. So I mean, it's not like, you know, you walk into one and it looks like the Saharan West, and then you don't walk into another one and then it looks like, you know, New York City 1895 or anything. It's pretty much, you know, very sort of like you know, it's like a tomb, and they mix in like some Egyptian themes and stuff. Anyway, so here's a tomb. There's also something called a cemetery, where after you complete the cemetery, you can use like this command console type thing, and you can place custom echoes on your web, and you'll be able to like customize your own echoes. You can still do the randomly generated ones, Corona, but you can customize with your own like echo types. So if you wanted to farm in a particular way, you could do that. If you wanted to take on some harder challenges, you could do that. You wanted to edit, yeah. So this is not, so since this is a tomb, it's not going to have it. But imagine this was a cemetery. You're a PoE guy, so that's appealing. I've been told it's a lot like the map system from PoE 1. As somebody who, I've dabbled in PoE, I've never made it to in-game. I've been told it's kind of like that. So imagine that this is a cemetery. There'd be like this big like sarcophagus looking thing. I call it a console because Stargate SG-1. All right, that's me. That would be right here. You would click on it, and then it would bring up your entire echo web, like how you see it when you're about to start another one, and you can just drag and drop and customize what it looks like and do your own little farming paths and stuff like that. You can, idols got a revamp. You can now find your same old idols as before, but then you can customize them by putting them in this, I'm going to call it random generator. Oh, I've been really looking for something like that. You can even craft on them a little bit. Oh, please give me tier 6. No, of course not. But there's a whole bunch you can learn from here. So, yeah, there's more stuff. There's more stuff, Corona. I can't show it all to you in a short amount of time. I figured I'd show you what a tomb looks like, as this is one of the most primary things. I was like, what's an APR, man? That's exciting. Okay, I think I'm going to try and get another one of these belts. Oh, oops. I think I'm going to try and get another one of those belts. They're pretty cool. Lone Trauma. Oh, APR. Yeah, that's right. Hey, what's good, Blue Beyond? Yeah, I know about APR. Actually, I think I know about APR. That's how those kind of things work. Okay, so I think one important thing we lose with the Brewer's Belt is we lose the ability to cleanse an affix on demand. I still hate this thing. Oh, I found Assault the Wound. Ooh. Okay, Nemesis, don't screw me. Right. So we need this. Honestly, I need to not screw. Oh yeah, 2 LP Chalice with T7 crit multi and hammer throw. Let's go. I'm downloading when I get home. Got to run the next 2 days that I'm off. Yeah, check it out, Corona. Thank you so much for the follow. Corona, one piece of advice. Sentinel right now, it got a rework. Particularly Judgment Paladin and Erasing Strike Void Knight are pretty busted in the game. Those are fun builds, don't get me wrong, but I've seen a number of people jump into the game, play those builds, say the game's too easy, and then check out. I mean, play whatever you want, but I'm just giving you a heads up. If you want to really enjoy the game, feel free to play whatever you want. Maybe you want the broken thing, so you can kind of, get that power fantasy and then go try something else. But right now, those two builds appears to be pretty a little overtuned. I'm playing hammers. Nah, it's the most fun class. Okay. Not most broken. It got some reworks. Sentinel got some reworks that went live this season. I've been a big Sentinel guy the entire time I've been playing, so I mean, I'm still playing it. Okay. Can we remove the dodge rating? No. Well, now it's useless. There we go. That's what I wanted to remove. I mean, if you like hammers at all, Corona, you can check out my Bleed Hammers build. I would certainly say it is not the it's fun. I will say it's not like broken or insane, but it's fun and it's effective. You could level with it to a point, and then maybe once you get a feeling for it, you could be like, oh, I want to check out blah, blah, blah. Also, Corona, you can respec your mastery now. It launched with this patch. So if you start as a Paladin but want to be a Void Knight, you don't have to start all over. You can just respec your mastery into a Void Knight or a Forge Guard. You can't respec into a whole new class, though. I mean, I think that's apparent. Thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Corona. So you can't... I played Smite Paladin and already killed Uber Aberoth, and now you're 1300 corruption. What up, Junks? How you doing, man? Yeah, so I think there's potential with this belt. We are losing mana regen. I don't really think it's going to be much of an issue. Does this boss have any drops? Let's just do this. That's sick. Blade Master is cool too. Yeah, absolutely, Corona. You take care, man. It's easy to drop. Well, I've always played Circle of Fortune, Junks. So, I mean, I haven't really had an issue finding T7s just because you get that increased drop rate for T7s. I would say last cycle, even when I was playing Merchant's Guild, I felt like T7s were a little bit more common. Maybe? I mean, the thing is, I always play Circle of Fortune, man. You get like a double chance for a T7 drop. I only played Merchant's Guild once, and that was the cycle refresh. I would say it's easier to switch from Merchant's Guild to Circle of Fortune. Just because you can farm gear in Merchant's Guild that doesn't have any tags on it. The only gear you won't be able to use is the gear that you bought on Merchant's Guild. Hello, Thor with Zeus Lightning. Hey, what's up, Turon? How's it going, man? Yeah, that's next week's build. We're going back to Electrify. All right. Yeah, so modular. Obviously, when you're playing a faction, stuff that has like the faction tag on it, you can't use when you're in the other faction. But stuff like this you can use because it doesn't have a faction tag. What's your next build plan, Bike? Yo, Junks, it's gonna be Electrify Paladin with using Tyranni's Bident. Unless the new Weaver's Gift item is just too good. Love your build, bro. Fun to play. I'm glad you like it, bro. I'm glad you like it, Turon. I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to be playing. That's my next build. Because I released 2 guides, right? I released 2 planner guides. Bleed Hammers, Electrify Paladin. Or Tyranni's Electrify, whatever. Electrify Paladin. So I want to actually play those. After that, I don't know where we're going to go. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking maybe Forge Guard. Void Knight could be good too. You know, I might want to mess with like some hammers, but what is Electrify's main skill? Electrify is a condition. Electrify is a condition. It is an ailment like bleed. And you can proc it very reliably with Javelin. Because Javelin with Divine Throws, you can convert all your Ignite and Bleed chance to Electrify. And then, yeah. Cool, you can't wait to see it. Yeah, and then, so, there were some new nodes. There were some new nodes, hold up, that are making it especially broken. Judgment of the Storm. After you get 5 points into here, you deal more lightning damage over time per 2% added critical strike multiplier above 200%. This is a more damage multiplier. They don't have any skin for the Javelin skill. Sad. Yeah, that is kind of sad, isn't it, Turon? So this right here is what's been making like the Electrify whatevers. If you're doing lightning damage over time, it is cracked with this ability right here. All right, I kind of have to start speeding through some of these. Your son keeps yelling at my character on screen. Okay, well, if I'm going to be using this belt, I don't need this endurance. What about the physical resistance? I do kind of need that physical resistance. So let's, okay, armor mitigation. Hey, what's up, Costin? How you doing, bro? How are you doing today? Been gone for a few days. I'm sure I missed a lot. Well, just more development of the build. Yo, thank you so much for subscribing, Ho Ming Quan Lee. I mean, I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right. I don't know when you how long you've been gone, but I've been going back to work since Monday, so I've only been streaming in the evenings. Costin. And then I was off on Sunday. I typically take Sunday off. I was gonna stream, but it was Easter. I had family coming over, so I just stuck with it. I don't really think there's any other gloves I'm looking for. None of them are 3 LP. I have those highlighted. I don't really think there's anything else that's going to be like, oh my god, I got to use that. Enjoying this build. Thank you. Oh, hey, what up, Funny Zero? Short notice, went to SLC last week. Just got back Sunday night and had jury duty last 2 days. That loot drop, what people love about Circle of Fortune. That's right, Junks. I'm working your electric javelin build at the moment. Yeah, that's going to be the next build. What do you think? Is atrophy core to this build? No. I'm doing Salt the Wound personally. I'm liking it so far, but I'm only level 20. Oh, okay. So you're getting there. Oh my god, this is insane. And it's got mana regen. Oh, bro. Okay. Because, oh, well, I guess we could seal mana regen. We could mess with that. Can you show me your Weaver Tree bike? Yeah, sure. Hold up. It'd probably be a lot easier if I did this. This is what my character is currently. Unsupported data version? Huh. Last Epoch tools might be bugged out. Unsupported, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess I can't show you. Wait, hold up. I posted my planner from yesterday. I posted my build from yesterday in a planner on yesterday's stream. Nothing has changed. Okay. How do you get your planner? Well, I was trying to just import my planner right now. Hold up. I'm having issues here. They released a patch for the game and it might have broke Last Epoch tools. Copy. Yeah, it's not letting me import. It's not letting me import on Last Epoch tools. It's saying outdated game or something. Planner, import, character name. It just says unsupported data version. Oh, because it's saying game version 1.2 on Last Epoch tools. We're on 1.2.1. Dude, when I go to look for my character, it is not popping up on my list of characters on Last Epoch tools. I think Last Epoch tools is bugged. I don't think they've updated the version yet. Yeah, it's not letting me import my build. Okay, Sentinel all the way looks like the most fun. Thank you for the suggestion. You're all right, Corona. Yeah. Sounds good, Corona. It's not letting me import my character. It'll probably be fixed by tomorrow. They're pretty quick about this stuff. I'm pretty sure that the patch that got released today was unplanned. It was kind of out of nowhere. Remember they released a patch earlier this morning? In the day they took the servers offline? You're very welcome, Junks. Now that's the planner I had when I finished yesterday. Oh, wait, Junks. Before you get rolling, or if you're planning on staying here, my imprints, since they don't show up, are Salt the Wound, because I'm looking for Salt the Wound. And then I threw this rain in here, this Sliner's Jade Rain of Life. I threw that in there. And then I just threw Lostwood Folly into my Echo imprints. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh. I now really, now you're stoked. Hey man, welcome aboard. Corona as a shameless plug, right? I don't know if you're into cosmetics, but consider using my storefront if you want to pick up a whatchamacallit, a supporter pack. No pressure. Like I said, shameless plug. For sure. For sure, man. Appreciate you being here, man. That's the number one. That's the number one thing, though. You being here is more than enough. But if you want to buy a supporter pack, I figured I would just, throw it out there. Like, hey, shameless plug. Yeah. Corona, thank you for the prime time, man. Thank you so much. Chance to bleed on head, sure. Yeah, it's controller friendly. They the controller support for the game has been developed from the ground up, I believe. And they're constantly improving on it. They're constantly improving on it. The founder of the studio, Judd, he has bad carpal tunnel syndrome, so playing on mouse and keyboard has been pretty rough. So one of the main features of this game was getting good controller support up off the ground, and they're constantly improving on it. No, well, through Steam, maybe. But through something like Nexus, no. Because what Nexus does is it gives you a Steam key. So if you want to just like dabble, you might be better off going directly through Steam. I don't know if they allow an upgrade. You would have to do some research on that. And this game might have it too. I don't know, like, at least through Steam. Or through the in-game shop. Jeez. Oh my god. Is it like Spider Silk Day? Oh, good lord. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is tasty. Wish me luck. Going to slam my weapon. Got lucky with the LP3 Aberos command, though. Let's go, Junks. It's actually not too bad. I've always been a big lover of the Circle of Fortune, so I went Circle of Fortune again. I have tried out Merchant's Guild. Honestly, Merchant's Guild, this patch is probably pretty strong, just because there's going to be a lot of people playing. So Merchant's Guild is probably pretty strong. When I played Merchant's Guild, I played it when they reset the cycle. And there wasn't a lot of people playing. Just to put it lightly, there wasn't a lot of people playing when that happened. So I didn't really get a good Merchant's Guild experience. I personally just love Circle of Fortune. I personally like to just get home, blast monoliths, and not worry about anything. And Circle of Fortune's really good for that because you get the increased drop rates. It's just Merchant's Guild. If you're trying to gear up a character quick, man, I don't think there's any substitute, bro. You can just literally walk in and buy it. Assuming you have, you know, the proper currency. But yeah, trade is very powerful. Though I do feel like the Circle of Fortune is pretty good. I do think the Circle of Fortune is pretty good, however. Okay, plus... Ooh, okay, tier 5. Can we remove it? We did. We get all of those smite shards. Is there a cemetery? Here we go. This is what I need. I need a cemetery in my life. Which is kind of an ironic statement. I need a cemetery in my life. Huh. Isn't that, you know, kind of the antithesis of... Aren't you trying to avoid having a cemetery in your life? Oh, but I digress. I just switched to cough. LOL, better than later, I guess. Oh, you just switched to cough? I gotcha. Well, what problems were you having with Merchant Skill Modular? I thought Merchant Skill would be pretty strong this season. Is there something that's bothering you about it? Oh my god. I'm just finding all that's... I just won't use it. Okay. That's fair. You're like, I'm not even buying anything. I'm just playing the game. You just want to farm and grind. That's exactly what I do, Modular. So, yeah. You 100%. Yeah, I understand. Oh, +4 to hammer throw. Let's go. Oh my god. And it has block chance, bro. I'm giving up health for this. Oh my gosh, this thing is perfect. Okay. What do we throw on here? We throw health. Oh. Oh, and what is that? It's a low roll. Okay. Okay, not bad. Can we seal this necrotic resistance? Give me a lucky crit. Oh my god! Oh my god! No freaking way, man. No freaking way. No shot. No shot, man. Yeah, hello, YouTube. Juiced, and I could make a copy of this if I want to, man. Oh my god. Okay, how much is my health gonna... Oh my god. Oh, how much does my health drop by? About 100? Oh, that's not bad at all. Oh, and look at that. I'm 100% block chance now, guys. This gave me the 2% I was missing. +4 to hammer throw. Let's freaking go. Oh. Oh. I know I need to use a Valdir's here, but bro. Hey, man, you know what the cool thing is? I can make a copy of that. I can make a copy of this. That's why I haven't rolled anything on it. Ugh. Big grass. Oh my god. And it's got a razor fall. Oh, okay, Nemesis tab. Let's... I mean, which one's better? I mean, I guess this one's technically better, so... I really do think Valdir's is the way to go here. Oh. Lag? I think it's settled. I think it's settled. So I got a loot filter, by the way? Yes. Well, what build are you playing? Modular? That was an annoying fight. Oh, the leveling loot filter? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Here, just take what I got right now. This is my exact loot filter that I have right now. I have not looked at it. I haven't done anything with it. Blade hammer 1.2.1. Unfinished. I mean, it's not necessarily unfinished, but Well, what'd you post? Yeah, modular. What did you post, man? Thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, if you're over here, if you're over there, it was my build. Yeah, no problem. There you go. You can have that loot filter. Keep an eye out for Monday. That's when this build will be finished. Well, not finished on Monday. I'll finish it over the weekend. But the build will be finished, and I'll be posting my finished build guide on Monday. And it'll have my final loot filter. You're welcome. Corona, are you still there? By any chance? I understand you're trying to get home from work, so you might not be available. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the command console. This is a... otherwise, if you've seen Stargate, the sarcophagus, you click on it, your tab with all your echoes, all your maps open up, and then you can just start pumping. You can just start, putting stuff on there and customizing your echo, right? Slay enemies, whatever. All right, sicko. Honestly, I got a lot of sets I gotta break down. Okay, so let's go run all that stuff. Hey, let's go. Tier 3. Okay, come on. Get. Okay, that's a T6. No more Weaver's Touch. Oh, that was all of it? Oh, well, you know what? It's a T6. Okay. So yeah, that's the command console I was talking about. Let's go clear all those maps. Okay, bro. Have fun, man. Oh. I'm good. You think we can make Forge Guard work, Bike? Yeah, it's gonna be something that I'll be playing as either my third, fourth, or fifth Sentinel build of the new season. So next week it's Tyranni's Biden, it's Electrify. It's Electrify Javelin. Then the week after that, it'll either be Forge Guard or Void Knight. And I think I'm going to just start, like... I think I'm going to create another Sentinel. Perhaps, maybe. That way I could keep this as, like, my main farming setup. Oh, ouch. Ouch. You look forward to it? Yeah. Dude, what the frick? Oh, they got like some pretty insane modifiers on. Oh, it's also next to a Lockwood Folly. Yeah, that's right. I do like that Echo, though, for juicing. Yeah, we get nothing because we died. Bike, does block have a cap? 100%, yes. It has a block of 100% block chance. Block effectiveness, it has a cap. You can't get the block mitigation above 85%. Endurance. Bash. Yeah, get rid of that crap. Yeah, 105's fine. You're just not getting any benefit out of the other 5. That's all. The Altars of Corruption? What's that? Is that the cemeteries, Green Grunt? Yo, this is super controller friendly. You're pumped. Let's go, Corona. Are the Altars of Corruption the cemeteries? Is that what they actually call? I just call them cemeteries. Or is that like a specific woven echo? Okay, is it a specific woven echo? Where you fight Orbis. Are you talking about the Dorito Islands in the Echo, Green Grunt? They'll like pop up here? You talking about one of those? The little Dorito Islands, little purple Dorito Islands? They're actually called Altars of Corruption? I just always called them Orbis or, you know, Dorito Islands. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They start spawning the further away you get from this. So Green Grunt, start at a point and push out in a line. Push out. Don't go, you know, over here and then loop back around. No, that won't work. Start and push. And push and push. Keep going. One direction. All right, you know, rest in peace, Liam Payne. But yeah, one direction. I really need a frickin' Leonines by now, man. I might just have to buckle down and use some subpar gear. Like, bro, I need to reduce this crit damage because I can't... Like, I can't rely off of blind forever, man. I wish construction season didn't start for me. I want to play all day. I'm sorry to hear about that, Dem. Dem All-Star. Sounding like a freaking fruit. Yeah, how does it play on the Steam Deck, Corona? It sounded like it had good controller support. I'm assuming it's optimized well. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh. What do we got? We got Lostwood Folly, False Temple, Great Bridge. Let's do, and then this is Lostwood Folly, so let's do Great Bridge. If you get a timeline to 400 corruption, how do you transfer it to the other? What you do is you go to one of the other timelines, you complete one with lower, right? One with lower corruption. You start playing there, and then what's going to happen is it's going to read that you got higher corruption in another timeline. So after you complete that echo, your very next echo, it'll give you an option of a Dorito Island. And, an altar of corruption. You can fight that guy there. It'll read all the bonus corruption you have and then take you up to within like you'll be like at 95%. Come on, Ord Lorca. It let me log in, but it won't let me import my my character data into Last Epoch tools. The last. Oh. Yeah, we want the last bear set. Oh, right. This is now considered a set. I forgot. Yeah, we want the last bear set. So... okay, the Forgotten Knight set. I just been killing stuff and it drops, so I take it. Very descriptive, I know. Because I'm playing Sentinels. What is this? Sunforged? Okay, well, let's get some of this Shattered Lance stuff. Well, some of this Invokers. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so Green Grunt, did you hear my answer? I wasn't sure. Because I know I was in the middle of an echo. But yeah, you essentially... okay, this is 491. If I went to like this timeline where it's like 209, or even this timeline 179, I jump in. I complete one here. I can just show you. If you're watching right now, Green Grunt. Go here, complete one echo. Okay, well, your corruption has to be high enough, right? I think it has to be at least like 50 or more, and another timeline. Oh, there we go. Empower. Refund 90. Hey, mate. Thanks for the follow. And why is it looking? It transfers like 95% of it. And it's not like it replaces the corruption in your other timeline. It just catches you up in that new timeline. Okay. Okay. Now look. This timeline is 179 corruption. I am 491 in another timeline. I completed one echo. It read my corruption and the other timeline. It's now going to give me 6 corruption plus 291 bonus corruption as a catch-up mechanic. And it spawns the echo wherever you are. Like if you've been playing this timeline and then you leave and then you go pump up another timeline and then come back, you complete one echo, it'll give you an altar right next to wherever you are. And then here's Orbis. I think it has to be you're 127 on one timeline, but you didn't get the Dorito. Are you more than 50? I think you have to be around 40 to 50 in one timeline higher than the other one. To get the Dorito to spawn at the beginning like that. You weren't moving in a straight line before? Yeah, no worries, man. Just move in a straight line. Just go into the rewards I wanted. And there's nothing wrong with that either, Green Grunt. But if you wanted the altar, yeah, I think it has to be 40 to 50 higher house. I believe so. Lostwood Folly, let's go. Oh my god, are you serious? It wouldn't even let me do anything. I just got stunned and then had to just stand there and go, ugh. Good night. The corruption echo doesn't have an official name. You thought it spawned randomly. Oh yeah, no worries, man. I like the altars of corruption though. I just had never heard that before. I'm like, what? Is that what it's actually called? I always called it Dorito Island. You basically never no, you'll never find one. Ooh, let's go. You got a confirmation from Mike. We don't currently have the ability to add differential. Oh, okay, in Steam. Yeah, I knew they couldn't do it through Nexus. So, okay. So they can't do it through Steam either. So if you buy one pack, it's not going to give you a discount on the other ones. Unfortunate, but I mean, I guess I get it. That's kind of started to become standard practice, though. Like differential pricing. So I hope that they make an official statement. What is this? You are slowed at 5 stacks, lose all stacks, and become rooted. Oh, that's what happened to me. You gotta be honest, I effed up and didn't use your Nexus. Dude, Modular, don't worry about that, man. It's not a big deal. I did release a video about corruption, monolith corruption tips. I think I mentioned it in there, but that was like a month ago. Yeah, you're here, Modular. I mean, that's more than enough support. Thanks for being here, man. I just pushed the Nexus store in case somebody wants to go above and beyond. I'm never like, well, you're here now, so you better use my Nexus store or I won't give you any advice. That's stupid. Thanks for being here, man. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for being here. Oh! Oh my God! Well, this is why. Oh, no, not like this, not like this. I don't think the Abyssal one's going away. Wait, is it Abyssal? It's the Eternal packs. I think the Eternal packs are going away. I could be wrong, but it sounded like they wanted to just retire the OG ones. Those packs were in the game when I first started playing in 2023. Okay, so what's my endurance threshold right now? Okay, cool. Which lowers my bleed duration by a little bit, but... Okay. Yeah, but we got... Okay. So, what is this? The Great Bridge, Lostwood Folly. How slamming works with the LP? Yeah, sure, modular. Is today like belt day or something? Jeez. So what you do you play any other games? Mostly just last Epoch. By the way, my leveling guide is SSS. I'm guessing that's good, Junks. Like S tier. Another update? Yeah, it looks like another update. So, okay, let me answer you really quick, Corona, because it'll be easy. Do I play other games? Yes. Do I stream other games? Not really. After a season's been out for a little while, I might go visit other games. Gotta go have fun streaming and farming back. See you later. Catch you later, Junks. After an update has been out for a while, I might go visit other games. I might even do like, hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm going to play this new thing right here, right? Which typically is some sort of single player game that I like to play, a multiplayer game with my friends, which for us is Hunt Showdown, which is a first person shooter. Or I go play another action RPG. I will divert and play Diablo 4 every once in a while. I think I'll be playing more Path of Exile 2 after they continue to cook on the game some more. I played it when they first released the update, and it just felt like it needed more time in the oven, at least for me. So I personally was like, hey, I like what you're doing here, but I will come back later. He needs to cook more. Yeah, you and me. No Rest for the Wicked's having a big update next week. Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked. I might check it. I'm going to be still streaming Last Epoch for a little while, but once we're further into the season, it would be fun to go check out, stuff like that. Yeah, it definitely does after blasting it 600 hours. So what is this? False Temple. What is this? Great Bridge. What is this? Lostwood Folly. What did we just complete? Was it another temple? PoE 2 needs more time. Yeah, you and I agree on that. Also, I think they're just trying to figure out the game. They started taking the game in another direction, and it looks like a lot of people didn't like that decision. People going PoE 2 bad and all that, whatever. So, I mean, it looks like they're still cooking, right? They're still trying to they're still trying to find their footing on that game. I think what they're trying not to do is rip off of Diablo 1 too hard. Not Diablo 1. Path of Exile 1 too hard, but they just got to figure something out, because it's clear they don't want Path of Exile 2 to be PoE 1 with nicer graphics, right? They want it to be its own game, but they also need to release content for Path of Exile 1 as well, unfortunately. They need to... You want another Path of Exile 1, right? It felt like it started becoming Path of Exile 1 again on Path of Exile 2, and then they did like a... I don't know if it's a U-turn, but they took a hard left with the update, and that was, from what I could tell, rather unpopular. I don't play the game that much, so I can't say. Campaign doesn't match in-game? Well, which game? This game or Path of Exile 2? I mean, campaign doesn't really match in-game here either. Yeah, having a blast with LE. We'll blast in another 2 months. Yeah, I'm going to be on here. I typically stick to the build a week. Yeah, it was such a slog. Took me 30 freaking hours to get through the campaign. Yeah, that is long. The difficulty is too high versus the loot progression. All right, so we're talking about Path of Exile 2 here. LE update is a breath of fresh air for sure, but I think it's funny all the doom and gloom around it is that it's too easy. I honestly, I feel I think it's easier to itemize for sure. I don't think the campaign's very challenging at all now because you're just finding good stuff. But once you start pushing corruption, and assuming you're not using one of the, you know, the nutty builds out there right now, I think the game is challenging enough. Like, this is 500 corruption, and I'm still, you know, out of nowhere getting smacked. I'm still having to manage my health pools. I have to be careful at this point in the game. Now, I haven't fully geared up yet, and that's simply because I'm trying to gear up in a very... I'm trying to get a very, what's the word? I have very specific things I want for my gear. I don't want to just throw on something. I'm at the point where I'm trying to, I guess you would say, min-max. What I should definitely not min-max anymore on is this Leonine's helm. I should just get a Leonine's helm, like any Leonines. Yeah, I would say like because of the itemization changes, especially if you're a blaster, it used to be when you got to empowered monoliths, you got kicked in the teeth. It used to be that. Honestly, with the itemization changes, it's not... I feel like you don't really get kicked in the teeth as much anymore, if we're being honest. Yeah, you remember that? It's because we were still trying... Now that it's easier to itemize, we're not really getting kicked in the teeth as much. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying we're not hitting that built-in pain point that used to be there because of the itemization changes. So what you got to really do is push past that and get into 300 plus corruption. I feel like that's the new empowered monolith, right? That the 300 corruption. And I don't think that's a bad thing either, but if you're going off previous... If you yourself are going off of previous assumptions of get to empowered monoliths, feel some pain, and then you do that this season and you're still just cruising, you're going to be like, the game's too easy. Yeah, you're going to be like, the game's too easy. But if you keep pushing and you get to I agree with you, Cold Brew. When I got to 300 corruption, 10 out of 10 Harbinger's dead, Aberoth, and then I was starting to try and buckle down and get some good gear, I was starting to feel it. And by then, you're level 90 plus and the real end game starts. Yeah, I think that's the new end game. Not sure why the LE auction house makes you walk up to 20 different NPCs. Yeah, you got me on that one too, bro. The only thing I could think of is it's like some sort of coding thing. It's just the way the game's coded. Chance to bleed. Get rid of this garbage. What is this? Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. Oh. Become health. I should have been more specific. Oh yeah, might as well pick it up and break it down. Okay. What are the odds? Depends on the item. Depends on the item. If you put in something like a bleeding heart, I'd say you probably got like a nice... You probably got like a 60% chance. I've been trying to get 2 LP on Assault the Wound. So far, that hasn't happened. Red Reign of Atlaria, forget it. I mean, it might happen, but bro, you know, what's the Aerosmith song? Dream On? Yeah, there you go. All just depends on what the item is. To try and get, you know, more that get 2 LP on, yeah. I'm not saying it's impossible though. I once stuck a Shattered Chains in the Nemesis egg and I got it back 3 LP. I got it back 3 LP. No, like, I'm not kidding you, man. That has got to be one of the rarest items I've ever had in my life. 3 LP Shattered Chains is... it's rare. Yeah. It's a boss drop, right? So it's not super easy to farm. You got to kill Orbis for it. And it has a higher chance of dropping the further away from the starting point in an Echo you are. It's kind of convoluted. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of convoluted. This is what I needed. Salt the Wound. Melee leached his health. Goodbye. Hey, it's a Valdir's. Is that a T6? That's a T6. Okay, well, I might be able to do something with this Devouring Orb. Get lucky. Might be my only recourse. Get lucky. Okay, what do I got here? I got health. Oh, yeah, no. Break them all down. We need square. We need square. That's it. That's all she wrote. Oh. Okay, I wasn't sure. I saw the button. I saw the button. Okay. All right, let's let the crafting begin. Okay, so here's what I want to do. What I want to do is get chance to bleed. I also want to craft the one set affix onto here. I don't want endurance. I mean, I guess I could go for this. All right, this is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. I won't be able to seal this. Wait, are you serious? Oh, is it a suffix? I already screwed up. I thought it was a prefix. Oh my god, it would have been perfect. Oh, what? No. Destroy. Okay, well now I know. It's not a prefix, it's a suffix. Okay, cool. What do I got for helmets? Attunement. I can change this to strength. Okay, let's see. Do we have a shot? No. No, just break it down for the materials. Okay, exalted. Body, not body armor. Helmets. Right. Yeah, I screwed this one up too. Looks like the new two-handed sword that converts block to parry without a shield. Yeah, it's kind of nutty, isn't it? Okay, so I can. I think I'm just gonna be looking for helmets for a while, guys. I can't do anything about that. All right, remove the cold res, and it's a goner. Oh, the last bears. I thought it was a prefix because that's what the chest piece is, but it's not. It's a suffix. So I sealed the wrong affix. So yeah, I need a Leonines with health or strength. This one's got attunement. No, 100% parry is not possible. What it does, I think they said the max was like 75. It was like 70, 75, or 85. But you can't get 100% parry chance. I think it's like in line with like similar. I think it's in line with dodge. Like, what's the max on dodge? Okay, there's a Dorito Island. That's cool. So we gotta defeat this and this. And then go right into that. Cool. Some pretty good farming today. That's good enough. We gotta clear another one of these anyway. Inscribed tablet. Scholar's Gold Ring of Life. Oh, okay, cool. Let's clear this one. I got 5,000 health. Become hybrid health. No. Become some sort of health. Not health regen, health. 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 Okay, okay. I'm just wasting these at this point. All right, yeah. Let's do the deed. My unique already went legendary in the egg. Is it bricked? Yeah. There is no way to undo legendary. You cannot undo legendary. Can you use legendaries to reroll affixes on the same unique? It says you could put legendaries in there, but I don't know if that's, you know, used for legendary to legendary or if you can also use that for the unique. Oh, come on. Nah, it's not going to be able to kill him. You can use it on to re. Okay, cool. Good to know. I am so not used to doing that. I have like so many, like I've left all my brick salt the wounds on the ground. I keep forgetting about that echo. I keep forgetting that you could use those to re-roll. Yeah, you can re-roll legendaries. Okay. Yeah, but Green Grunt, you can't re-roll legendaries in the way that you're thinking. Green Grunt, there is a woven echo in the game. Oh, we're about to get booted out. Servers are about to come crashing down. There's a woven echo in the game right now that you can go complete the woven echo and you can re-roll your legendaries. The turtle echo, yeah. No. That's not what I'm talking about. That's where you can re-roll your 0 LPs. There's another one. You can sacrifice a legendary to empower a unique or another legendary. It has to be of the same type. So like right here, Salt the Wound. If I go, it's not the turtle one. So if I go to this woven echo, I put this Salt the Wound in there. I have to put another Salt the Wound in there of similar power. So it has to be either 1 LP or at least a legendary with 1 affix. I could then re-roll. I then sacrifice the one I don't want, and it re-rolls all the stats on my unique. Which one is it? Oh, it's right here. Gauntlet of Strife. It's the Gauntlet of Strife. Once the last enemy has fallen, it will drop 2 copies of the same random unique. Isn't that right now? Okay, well, it's let me stay in the game. Once the last enemy has fallen, it will drop 2 copies of the same random unique, and you will gain access to the sacrificial altar. Here, you can sacrifice 1 copy of a unique item to re-roll the properties of another copy of the same unique item. It also works for legendaries and Weaver's Will. But they have to be similar, if that makes sense. Right? I can't sacrifice a 1 LP or 1 affix legendary red ring to re-roll a 3 LP red ring, if that makes sense. That's it. Yeah. Gauntlet of Strife. All right. Update the game. Come on. We're trying to play. We're gamers. Oh, wait. There we go. That's the prophecy I wanted. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go shopping. Yo, Haven of Silk. Let's roll. Let's roll. Rip DC'd. Oh, did the servers finally shut down? I personally was just like, let me go download this update. Brawl with beer in the brewery. Oh. Oh, I got like 10 of those? Oh, okay. Great, that works for me. We retreat, gain a point. Ooh, where do I want to spend it? Ooh. Yeah, Fury and Fortune sounds like, you know, Ripperino. Where boss Woven Echo drops has a chance to be duplicated. Let's go. Okay, so I just put 3 points here. Increased champion spawn rate. Yeah, I think this is good. I found this underwhelming. You have a chance for experience tomes to drop. Yeah, I found that kind of underwhelming, not gonna lie. Pack size seems to be like whatever. Those Harbinger Woven Echoes have been handy to boost corruption quicker. Yeah, I bet. So we boost to 549, boys. Nothing much, Nether Death. How about you? You got booted? Ouch. They just say, get out of here. Hey, what's good, Squeak? What are you up to, man? Yo, what's going on, bro? I need some helmets. Wait, you got booted out and they won't let you back in? Like, I logged out because I saw the message in game saying they were going to restart the servers or something. They're going to delay a hot fix. Try restarting your Steam if it won't let you back in. Try restarting Steam to see if it'll let you download the update. You need more hours in the day? Yeah, you and me both, bro. Like, can you challenge Uber Aberoth yet? How's he unlocked? You gotta find a specific Woven Echo, and you can only use it at 500 corruption or more. So to answer your question, yes, I can challenge Uber Aberoth because I just hit 550 corruption, and I have one of those echoes. I have one of those Woven Echoes. I want to try and get some more stuff. I don't know if this build's got it when it comes to that. We're messing around with the monoliths today. Start at level 27, now up to 52, and restarting Steam worked. Oh, okay. Glad to hear that. Relic. Did it? Oh, okay. Did literally everything that dropped from her end up being A Weaver's Will item? I guess not. Clothals. Where do I find the Woven Echo? Are you talking about this Woven Echo? The Gauntlet of Strife? It's been a random drop for me, so what I've done with my Weaver tree to get more Woven Echoes, this node, you have a chance for champions in your regular echoes to drop a pile of Woven Echoes. 9% chance if you put all 3 points. Champions are much more common in your echoes. Increased champion spawn chance, 36%. When you open a room prison, there's a chance for a champion will appear to fight the exiled mage. 44% chance. Necropolis of the Weaver. Rare enemies inside your tombs and cemeteries have an additional chance to drop Woven Echoes. That's how I've been given. That's how I have so many Woven Echoes. I'm not mistaken. I need that. Okay, what about this? Oh, well, we're stuck with it, aren't we? You'd kill for a 4 LP Tome of Elements? What are you working on specifically? I know you said Sorcerer, but what are you doing with it? Cold damage build using Ice Barrage, Lightning Blast, Elemental Blast, Teleport. Okay, yeah. Blasting. Valdir's Chalice. Here we go. Is there any chance? No. And the thing is, after you find your first Dorito Echo, you can push past it too. You can usually push past it and find even more Dorito Echoes further out. Alright, so tomorrow we should probably focus on getting helmets. Because we got a couple Valdir's chalices. We broke down a bunch of sets. Oh, use portal. Move on. There we go. Going for Lynch. Mana spent, gained his word, mana regen, just to endlessly spam spells and heal. That sounds like a good time, man. I mean, is this T6? Yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay, we're gonna... Our unique weapons must be full. Oops. Does endurance do anything if the attack would just one-shot you? Depends on how much endurance threshold you have, right? So, like, let's say I got 3,234 health. Let's say I was about to take a hit that was going to do 3,300 health. That would have done 3,300 damage after my armor and resistances and all that was calculating. Endurance kicks in the moment you, like, even if it's still just the one attack that hits you, it kicks in the moment your the moment you go past your endurance threshold. So in my case, my endurance threshold is 1,094. So the moment that 3,300 attack came through, it would get to 1,094, and immediately whatever damage was left would have been reduced by 60%. So in that case, endurance would have saved me. All right. And with all that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I am tired. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're over here on Twitch, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Aaron, Dread, Frozen. Frozen probably just logged off. Let's go ahead and raid Curse. I haven't raided Curse in a while. Wait, actually, when did I raid Curse? I raided him a while ago, right? Yeah, who? Doesn't matter. Let's raid Curse. All right, guys, if you're over here on Twitch, say hi to the Curse for us. The Curse BG, friend of the channel and fellow writer for ActionRPG.com. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll be back again tomorrow, and then on Friday, we might, like, assuming I can get fully, you know, well, maybe not on Friday, maybe on Saturday, if I can get fully itemized, we can challenge Uber Aberoth on this character. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not holding my breath at all. But, yeah. So if you're over here on Twitch, say hi to the Curse BG for us. Peace out. All right, and YouTube, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all take care, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. All right, catch you later, Green Grunt.